tons of cables. I'm going to be doing another tech video today. It's been a little while since I've done one of these and not just a Twitch stream upload on YouTube. So welcome back to the tech side of me. Today we are going to be doing some more swapping of parts. I got a new case. It's an NZXT H510i. So it's got RGB strips built into it, and it's a little bit smaller than my Cooler Master case that I did my last video on. My Cooler Master case, I also don't know exactly what happened, but the RGB fans in the front, the RGB doesn't really work anymore. They're just like stuck on some green and blue color set, so that's a bummer. And I just like unplugged the RGB part because it looked bad with the green and blue. So I'm missing that on those. I have that on the H510i. So I'm going to move my gaming components, other than my motherboard, the Gigabyte motherboard that I hate, which I think I've talked about already, but I'll talk about more, I'm sure. I'm going to move all of my gaming components into the smaller H510i that has working RGB, and move the stream PC stuff out of that, where I have it currently, into the Cooler Master. Let's get into this. See you soon. Alright guys, I'm sure that you're going to love my Crocs and this reflection. But I wanted to reintroduce us to what we're working with. So this is my current case, the TD500 Mesh from Cooler Master. I do like this case still, but I happen to like the new one a little bit more. It's a pretty good case. The RGB is broken in the front, so that's a real bummer. Let's pop this panel off so we can get a better look at the inside. Alright, so now we can get a better look at what we're working with inside. Got my Gigabyte RX 5700 XT graphics card. I have two NVMe's in here, one there and one, can't really get under there. It's under my graphics card. We've got an EK water blocks 240mm AIO, and there's those fans in the front that don't have RGB anymore. I'm also realizing that they're kind of gross. I should probably clean them. I am gonna have to pull this power supply out to move to the other one, so we're also gonna take out the graphics card, my network card, my boot drive, CPU, and cooler, and then swap all that stuff into the new case. So let's get going on it. Alright, so first things first, I have to take out the power supply cables for pretty much everything, and then I think I'll have to take my cooler off following that. But yeah, let's at least do this guy first. So we've got our graphics card, power removed there. I guess that's just gonna have to hang out. I think I shouldn't need to remove USB 3.0. I didn't get my toolbox yet, so I can't take anything else out just yet, but I can pull my 24-pin connector. Oops. There we go. That guy will hang out there, and I can also pull my 8-pin CPU power cable there. And I think that is all for right now. I'm gonna go get my toolbox, and we will get the graphics card out and the Wi-Fi card and cooler, because because I need a screwdriver for that also. Alright, BRB. And we're back. And we've got tools. Don't mind my tiny bit. That guy can do some damage, alright? You know? Alright. Let's fucking unscrew some shit, actually. Alright, so screws are out for our graphics card. Let's yoink this bad boy. Ooh, that always happens. You see that little clip at the end of the PCIe connector? There's like a little safety clip that it slots into that you push down to like open it up. But you can't reach that underneath the graphics card, and it's supposed to be down already when you put the thing in. So when you pull it out, every single time I've done this, it fucking yoinks out this guy. It's very frustrating. And then you have to slot it back in like that. So it's like not terrible, but it's just annoying. All right, on to the network card. Oops, we lost a screw already. First one today, boys. Okie dokie. That's that. And next up is gonna be the CPU. Moment of truth, boys. We're taking out the radiator and her fans. Such good fans they are. We're gonna just let that hang there and let these just hang here. This is just temporary, but this is how we live. We're gonna take the CPU cooler block off next after we unplug it. That's that. And Barack, or Barack, not sure how you pronounce his last name, but he's a great dude on Instagram. Cooks giant things of food, but he smiles at the camera the entire time. Oops, fast food came out a little early. Might be. We're getting there. Untightening the last screw. Two nuts. If you have more, then oh shit, you're gonna have a problem like me. Sorry about my nuts. You're gonna, oh Jesus, we're losing springs too. You're gonna love my nuts is what I was gonna say.
Hi, it's Fitz with Slap Chop. You're gonna be in a great mood all day because you're gonna be slapping my nuts with the Slap Chop. Now look, here's my nuts. One slap, you're gonna love my nuts.
I forgot about the springs, boys. Springs are important so that you don't break your CPU. And there you go. That is one removed CPU cooler. Alright, we got the cooler off, so now it is time to pull our CPU out. Let's get a better angle on this, shall we? There you go. CPU removed, easy as pie. Now, it's covered in thermal paste, as you can see, so I am gonna have to clean it off, which I'm gonna do off camera and just place it somewhere, just keep it safe. And that right there is a clean CPU. So she's gonna go chill. We got the power supply out as well. So this baby is pretty much done and ready. Now it's time for the new baby. New baby. So she's already pretty clean. We're gonna try to keep her this clean, but just putting our AIO in there, our 5700 XT, our network card, this power supply, and our RAM. And that should be it. So let's get going on this one. BRB. This is so annoying. I'm never buying a Gigabyte X570 plus motherboard ever again. Please focus. Focus? Focus? No? Okay. Hang on. Look what they've done to my poor boy. You see all that shit on my M2 drive? It's from their stupid shields. The thermal pad just like melded itself to my drive. Just yet another problem I've had with this motherboard. I will never buy this fucking motherboard again. I want to throw it in the trash, but I can't because I don't have another motherboard right now, but they massacred my poor boy. Anyway, back to it. Another one bites the dust. We've got our power supply out of the NZXT case. Oh god, I said Z. Eesh. NZXT. So this guy is primed and ready for all of my gaming stuff to go into it. That guy is primed and ready for my stream PC stuff to go into it. So let's do it. Alright y'all, it is moment of truth time. We're gonna throw the CPU into the NZXT case. I'm gonna keep saying Z apparently. There she is, nice and clean. And she's in. Pop down that arm. And there you go. So now I have to put RAM in, I have to put the GPU in, my network card, and get everything, and the CPU cooler, get everything powered up. And then we'll be on to the races. So one thing I do like about this new case is that it comes with like a mount basically for your radiator. So the problem that I have with the way that this works is I have to do this awful bend on these cables to get this to work. So that's a real, oops. That's a real bummer that I wish they would figure out. I guess this is fine. I just feel like I'm torturing these poor cables, but that looks better actually. I think that'll work. All right, we're almost there. We're about to put the CPU cooler on all the way, and then we have to put in our graphics card and network card and such, and then do the other computer.
2 days later.
Alright guys, I skipped ahead a bit, but she's done. So my 3700X CPU is in there, my AIO is in there. I don't have an RGB header on this motherboard that I can use for the RGB for these fans, sadly, but that's okay. There's still the RGB strip, and this motherboard is more RGB than my other one, so I'm pretty happy with how she nets out. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today because I'm beat and this took way longer than I intended it to, and I'm gonna finish up the streaming PC probably tomorrow. So yeah, have a good one guys, bye. Well guys, this is where we ended up. I think we're doing pretty good, but you'll have to let me know. I'm playing Sekiro and watching Lawrence play Resident Evil Village, and this is the gaming PC setup for now. There is my stream PC, not set up at all. Well, almost completely set up. I just have to plug all the power in and some other stuff, but this is really the main event. I don't have an RGB header on my motherboard that works with my cooler's fans, so that's a real bummer. But other than that, everything looks great. I'm gonna try to probably tweak the RGB because I don't, excuse me, because I'm not exactly a fan of like rainbow vomit everywhere, but it has its moments. So for now, this is a pretty good setup. I think my temps are doing better too in this case, surprisingly, considering the Mesh TD500 is supposed to be pretty good for airflow, but I think I maybe had fans configured improperly. I don't know, but yeah, we're rocking and rolling with the new gaming PC setup at least, and we'll get the stream PC set up tomorrow.